over here. I was just going to go into that there. I was going to sing Keep Rolling by The Undertaker or Limp Bizkit, one or the other. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. That's what the series has been like so far. We're just rolling through it. Hello there, viewers. Welcome back to Gunning For It with me, Dr. FM. Today, then, Sunderland and Manchester City. 2 games on either end of the spectrum. Manchester City up there in 4th position. But firstly, Sunderland already relegated, 19 points. Them and Leeds have already gone down. And Stoke look like they're probably going to join them statistically. They're quite a way off at the moment. Sheffield United, who currently sit in 17th. Now, Sunderland, you would think, would be an easy game, and ordinarily it would be, but we drew with them earlier this season. You can see there draws against ourselves, Spurs, Leicester, Stoke, after beating Leeds, Wolves, Burnley, and Everton, amongst a couple of others. Look, it's a game we should win. If we don't win it, we don't deserve to win the title. There, I've said it, and luckily for us as well, Liverpool nowhere near this conversation now, as they've drawn with Brighton, you would assume. If they'd have won it, actually, they'd have been on 70 and then right in the mix for this. Team-wise for this one, Lahida is there on the bench, but he can't play, got a little injury, and Gibb is going to come back after yesterday, of course, you remember. He didn't play, Szczesny played, and we lost. So well done us. Gentile will be in goal then, Lashley, Dalit, Radaby and Gibb at the back. We've got Koeman, Fabrice and Hoosman in the centre, Taylor, Svoboda and Heyer up there as well. Look, if we win this, then everything's back on track. After the disappointment of yesterday, this is a key game for us. They're bottom of the league, they've got nothing to play for, they've got no pressure, they've got 19 points. If they beat us 2-1, I'm going to be pissed. I've said the P word there, so you know it's serious. All right then, let's get into this game then. We've got a tunnel interview. Your side, Arsenal, can book their spot in the Champions League. It's not what we're here for. We deserve to qualify. But we're not. We're not here for that. We're here absolutely to win the league, and there's still a chance for us. But as I say, if we don't win this, the dream is probably over. There's 3 more difficult games after this. So if we can't beat Sunderland at the Emirates, then, well, that's a bit of an issue and a bit of a concern. In fact, it's a big issue and a big concern. Surely we're going to do it, right? Surely. This is almost meant to be. So far, we're 30. Well, we're about to be at half-time, viewers. They've not had a shot. We've had 10 shots, 11 shots, 3 on target, and I've seen not a single highlight. So an exhilarating first half, viewers. I'm showing you every game from now to the end of the season. I don't know if that's become evident to you in the last couple of episodes, but the push for this title is on. I've just said I was happy with the performance. I didn't mean to say that. I have said that. And now they're all pissed off. I've said the P word again. I've gone for the double P. So I won't say it again, I promise. That is unprofessional, but not as unprofessional as this is. We're going to demand more, as they've got an injury. Maybe that'll be the swing that we need. Lashley, though, throwing on this near side, as we're looking to get it into the centre. Hoosman, a little bit of space on the edge, tackled, run off it, and now come on, that can't be. That's like when you say constant please, Carol, and then they just produce letters in a random formation. Lashley, though, ball in. Heyer's there, knocked down for Fabrice. I feel like we're going to score here. I've got a weird feeling. Lashley, can he lash it in? He does. From right back, 53 minutes on the clock, and Arsenal take a 1-0 lead at long last. You can see that's going to put us back at the top of the table. So with 3 to go, from our standpoint, we are top of the league. You can see here, Lashley. I just felt like we were going to score. I had a weird feeling, and he just drills it. Not even drills it, sort of passes it into the near post and gets the goal. We could do with a few more, though. I'm thinking 14 or so. The goal difference is a bit of an issue for us at the moment, as Fabrice combines with Lashley on the edge. He's part of everything so far. Got the goal, and he may even find himself with an assist. He's right in the mix of it right now, as it's played in. Hoisman's going to be under it. If he can come out to this right-hand side, maybe Lashley on it again. Goes for goal. Lashes it once again. And this time, though, not finding the net. Corner played in. Koeman's there, and well, apparently he was pushed. It didn't look like he was pushed to me, but he's going to go review the footage and almost certainly give a penalty. So stay tuned for the penalty, which Gibb will likely take. Anthony Taylor, he's having a look. He's coming back to the pitch, and he says, penalty. Shock to the system, viewers. All right, then, can we get the... I've highlighted Anthony Taylor's name for some reason, but here we are, Gibb to take it. He's usually quite consistent, and he continues that now. 75 points. This is surely game over. Sunderland yet to have a shot. I think we know why they're getting relegated. I think the real game here is to just not let them have a shot at all. They've got a free kick. This is the chance for them to have a shot. Alternatively, it's a chance for us to counter it. If they score with their first shot, I will be a little bit annoyed, as they're playing it around quite patiently on the edge as they start to come inside a little bit. Goes out to Mitic on that side, to the edge of the box. Are they going to try and get a shot off there? Just shoot. At this point, boys, just have a shot. I mean, you've not had one. I don't even resent it. As long as you don't score 2 back-to-back, that's fine. And it looks as if they're not going to get one. Taylor on it now. If he can play the perfect through ball, he does. Yahaya out on that side. If he can get the ball into the centre, he can. And it's punched away. Back out to Hoisman. And the chance not over just yet. Koeman now to Gibb as we start to work this nicely. Chance. Hoosman puts it away. Lovely stuff. 3-0. Game over. See this? See this smile? This is what happens when you win 3-0. Not lose to Spurs. This is happiness right here. See, look at this. Legitimate happiness. How bad is the goal difference situation? Yeah, we need about 10 more in this one. I could show you the goal difference situation, but it's just not even worth it at this point. They are both sides. Basically, in summary for us, if Chelsea or Manchester United go above us, it's because of goal difference. Maybe points, but it's probably just as much goal difference. They had a shot, viewers. Did you see that? I mean, hopefully I showed it. It was from range. They've got a corner. I'm going to make a couple of changes. We're just going to change. I'm just changing all sorts, really. Svoboda's coming off. Reece Nelson's coming on. Why not? Now, the good thing, without any Europe or anything like that to contend with, and obviously the FA Cup, not till the end of the season, there's no midweek games for us. So a whole week to recover and recuperate before we play Manchester City, who are, in there in fourth position. We might even put a fourth in, not quite, not this time, but 3-0, job done, and we can move to this City game with positive spirits. A dominant display from the boys, as I'm going to tell them passionately, very nice victory, well done. And they love that. They all are very happy with it, thank goodness. After the shambles that was the team talk, we beat 20th place Sunderland with ease. Now, I assume both Manchester United and Chelsea, who I think play each other, it's a game on the Sunday, so we'll just check that out. I do like the fact I'm invested in other teams here as well. So, the story with us is quite interesting. As City have got Leeds to play, who are similarly pointed to Sunderland, so we'll just see how they get on. They beat Leeds quite comfortably. I say comfortably 2-1. Not that, what's the phrase? Not that convincingly when you think about it. But now we move to this game. Now, what's the best thing for us? A draw, a Manchester United win because we play them. Probably United win. I think a Chelsea win is potentially the worst thing because the goal difference is very good. They'll go ahead of us in points. We don't play them now. And that's exactly what's happened. There was 3 really late goals in the game. United got a late consolation with Marcus Rashford. But looking at the league table now, that's not ideal for us. 2 points the gap that Chelsea have now. And they play, well, interestingly, they play Leicester, Liverpool, and either side of that, Real Madrid, after just beating Barcelona, previous to that, Lyon. So it's in Chelsea's hands. That's the summary. And we have to beat City to keep this dream alive. Manchester United playing their game in hand, I think it is, against Aston Villa. We'll just see what the score is to this one. I'll say, wow, Villa, doing me a massive favour. Wow, okay then. Oh, my word. Menezes and Goikov with the goals. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful as they win away at Old Trafford. Oh, boys, doing me a massive favour. Again, it all falls to Chelsea now, but it takes a little bit of pressure off that game against United. We don't necessarily have to beat them anymore if you go ahead of them. But the way the points are looking, the likelihood is we do have to beat them because we need the points to beat Chelsea. But, Aston Villa doing me a solid right there. All right, one change. Radaby, who's picked up a slight knock, is going to be back for Szczesny, who's going to come in. And, he's not a bad replacement, is he? Let's face it. So the team then, Gentile, Lashley, De Ligt, Szczesny, Gibb. We've got Koeman behind Fabrice and Housman, Taylor, Svoboda, Hayer up top. We've got to try and do the business. This is massive. This is huge. I keep saying Hayer. I'm changing the H and the Y round. It's Yaya. I know it's Yaya. I don't know why I can't, my brain can't lock it in. Yaya. All right, then up front for City, we've talked about him a few times. Marco for them is an absolute magician, so he's the man to stop. He's not alone either. Vedovati looks pretty decent too. Goodness me, very, very good. How are they not doing better this season? Goodness me, with these 2 boys up front. Kylian Mbappe, the sole survivor in terms of real-life players, is still at 32. Absolutely outrageous. So, I'm expecting them to cause us a few problems, but hopefully we can stem the tide and do the business. They're playing a 4-4-2, which I think might be good for us. Think being the key word. When have my thoughts ever been good, though, viewers? That's the question. The amount of late night Ben you've heard recently, it's been, my thoughts have been all too vivid. This is the game for me, though. The United game is almost in isolation. As Taylor, big chance for Boda. Wake up, please. First chance of the game, we should have had a goal. Early stages, though, looking pretty positive. As the clearance, though, does find Marco, who we know, to say, very talented individual. Just look at the way he moves the ball around. And the pass forward is fantastic. Gentile does brilliantly, you've got to say, in our goal. Fantastic goalkeeping from him. It's whether we can isolate the 2 central midfielders. As Marco's got a big chance, and he's in. And Gentile again, massive. That's why he's the best goalkeeper in the league. Absolutely sensational. Chance again, though, on the edge of the box. They're playing it neatly inside. This danger not over yet, you've got to say. Iglesias on this side now. Back to Mbappe. Koeman cleared away eventually, and we're holding on a little bit. Lashley, though, another free kick. Whipped in. Svoboda's there. Oh, could have been it. I just think 1 goal here, and we put ourselves in a really good position to sort of almost play on the counter. We're building from the back though. Gentile out to Lashley. Our two through the middle. You can see how we can isolate their central midfielders and their central defenders if we just pick the right passes at the right times. Mbappe though is going to bring this away. So much pace, so much speed in this side. I know Mbappe is like traditionally very quick, but they've got it all over the pitch. As they're forward again, big chance Gentile is going to get a 6.9 at this rate. He's made 3, by the way, amazing saves. 6.9 is his average rating. Corner played in, whipped in, headed in on goal. Szczesny gets it out, and another good block from us. Defending really well so far. Not just Gentile doing the job, doing the business even. The job, the business, the same thing. Goodness me. Another free kick. We've looked dangerous from these. Ball whipped in, cleared away. De Ligt's on the edge of the box. I wouldn't expect him to shoot, nor Szczesny. But if you can find someone who's maybe a little more capable, that might be the ticket. Beautiful ball out by Szczesny to Husman. Ball in. Bonus there. It's got to be. Surely it is. I don't know how it's gone in. Yaya's put it in somehow. I don't understand. 16th of the season. I didn't think it was going to happen. It eventually finds its way in. That ball from Szczesny is absolutely majestic. And the ball from Husman on that side as well, not bad either. Should score the first. Doesn't really shoot the second. And then slide tackles it in. And we go 1-0 up after half an hour. Oh my goodness me. The drama that's going on here. Deary me. And he scored a goal. I think he'll score another. City as well. Disinterested, nervous, anxious. Not looking forward to it. Frustrated as well back there. And we take a lead into half time. Elsewhere, Manchester United leading in their game at Brighton, as you'd expect, but this is the big one at the Etihad. We've got to keep this going. Good team talk as well. Everyone reacted really positively. It's just a matter now of if we can win this game. Chelsea appear to have played previous to this, I think. I don't know if they played on a Friday night or what, but they've already played their game, so they're on 80 points. So we've got to win this to stay in touching distance to them. As Taylor goes forward, finds, or nearly does anyway, cleared away. We've got to be on that, but Marco, such a good player, holding the ball up. What a ball across as well. Big chance, and finally, City get their goal. It's fair to say it's been coming. And this league title, with that goal, looks like it might be going over to Stamford Bridge. We're going to have to play more positively, which I do worry will open us up a little bit. But I've got to say, equally, I don't necessarily think we have to change the positive, by the way. We're playing so well. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Great bit of hold-up play or attacking play, heading that down to Swoboda. Gibb now on that side. Delivery is very good normally. Played across. Oh, it's so close. God, we're going to need a miracle. We're going to need Liverpool to beat Chelsea and then Wolves to do something by the looks of things. Because right now, we're not winning and we need to win. Lashley headed down by us, not very well at all. And this 2-on-2 at the back is causing us all sorts of problems. They're so complete, these two up front, that our defenders are struggling, if we're honest. Marco is going forward again, out to Mbappe on that side, whose delivery is usually pretty good. Marco's got just as good a delivery. It was on a plate, wasn't it? Let's face it. And they're 2-1 up. And I don't think we're good enough to beat them on this day. I really don't. I don't know if defensively we could go to a 3 here. Is it too late to do that? I mean, maybe. I'm thinking Ella for Taylor. Maybe, and we push our wing-backs on a little further. I mean, it's not ideal. I just think having to stop them from scoring again is right now the absolute key. I know we need to score a goal, and it looks like we've gone more defensive, but I just think they're battering us a little bit, and our wing players can still have an impact. Husman now to get us back in it, 2-2. It's not over yet, goodness me. I don't know where it's come from, but we're back in the game. Great finish as well, by the way. Lashley forward, of course, with that throw-in. Swoboda with a lovely little knockdown. Fabrice puts it on a plate for him. And actually, the calmness of the finish is to be admired. About 20 minutes to go, viewers. We need to win it. God, we're playing positively. We've got a little more defensive. Since then as well, we've seen little from the City attack. Hopefully, it's having an impact. The question is, at what point do we have to just go for this? That's the problem, isn't it? Like, I don't really want to because of the way the game's gone. But I almost feel like I have to make a change attacking-wise. Koeman's going to come off. I'm going to put 3 up front, which might seem a little bold. 2 complete forwards to Swoboda as the advanced. We've got not long to go. Can we do it, is the question. Is there going to be a late bit of drama? 4 minutes of added time and a highlight. So let's see. Which way will this go? A City goal and the league is all but done. An Arsenal goal and it's game on until the back end of the season. 2 games to go after this, of course, tomorrow. And we'll join you tomorrow for that. Manchester United and Everton on their way. 3 minutes of added time remaining as that forward ball there is a little bit hopeless, if you're honest, and it might give City a chance. We've gone 2 for 2 in the centre. João Felix has come on to cause us all sorts of bother. Someone's got to close him down, get close to him. That shot's needless, really pointless. And time now will potentially ebb away. 40 seconds left to go. Is there going to be a final twist, or will this end 2-2? Ordinarily, a point away at City, not bad, but we're not done yet. If you can feed the ball through, there was a chance there. The ball's overhit as well, and Swoboda's going to have to track back and run after them. They've got a man over at the back post. A chance near post. They're offside. Okay, flipping heck. God, dear me, they had so many players in advanced positions. And after that, I guess we'll take it. I mean, VAR is going to tell us if it was offside. Sure. I mean, his head's probably off and our arm is in line with him. Goodness gracious me. De Ligt. Where are we going? Back to Gentile. It looks like that's going to be that. We're going to have to ask for a moment of magic right here, if at all. Oh, no, don't do this. I thought we got away with it. Gentile with a big save. Goodness me. 4 points the gap. The goal difference a problem. It's almost 5 in that sense. So we need Chelsea to lose and draw in their final 2 games. Otherwise, we, my friends, will be doing one more season. 2-2. Not a bad result, but not what we came for. And that's going to wrap things up. Not happy with the performance, though. I can't be. The problem is their front 2 are just lethal. They're so good together. The through balls they played to each other were outrageous. Talk about having a couple of complete forwards. That's what we need at this team. For me, that is a good example of if it looks like the way things are going, we will be here. Of course, tomorrow, who knows what might go down. But to me, that explains everything. In that, really, having 2 strikers of that ilk, of that talent, that's what we need. And that's probably what we're going to go after in the summer. If we're given the funds to do so. You'd expect so. We're going to have a good league finish, a decent run in the FA Cup. Of course, the Champions League wasn't ideal, but we've got a chance next year to make a difference. And still, it's not over just yet. Liverpool and Wolves, not the easiest games in the world. Wolves in 14th, Liverpool up there challenging. And Chelsea might just falter. Hopefully the games they've got against Real Madrid interfere with everything after, beating Leicester 1-0. That was the killer, really. Right then, that's going to bring us to the end. If you enjoyed it, do drop a like on it. Want to see a little bit more? Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow for the season finale before the FA Cup game at the weekend. But hopefully you'll join me for it. We love with care. From Intervention till next time. Goodbye. We're so close, but so far.